Day 11, day 11. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about pluck. Again, I'm going to dataweave.mulesoft.com, which is the landing page for DataWeave. I am clicking on the Stack Overflow icon to get me to all of the DataWeave questions done in Stack Overflow. Now this took me to this question to transform a key pair into an object, which is what pluck can help you with. So they basically have this input, which is an object, then a key data, and then an array, and then just one object that has this. And the output has to be another object, and then data, and then an array having the fields key and value. So the key will be the key that we have on the left side, and the value will be whatever we have on the right side. So this was asked by Kunal and edited by Mariano. I didn't know you could edit another person's question. Anyway, so there's an answer by Led saying you can use the pluck function to transform each key value pair into an item in an array. So we have the data at the beginning, and then we have payload.data, which is taking, I'm going to show you in a bit. And then just doing pluck, you can just create this other structure using key and value. The output will be what was expected. Thank you, Aled. So now, if I go to my, where is it? Here, I already had this. So again, the payload is data, and then an array, and then one object. So this is why the first thing we have is this. Let me take off this. So if we run this, we will end up with just this object, right? Because we have the payload, and then if we do payload.data, then we will just have an array of one object. But if this person already knows this is just one object all the time, we can just use the index selector to get just the first object. In this case will be this whole thing. So now that we have that, let me go back to this thing. Then we are putting everything in a data field. So basically just adding a data field at the beginning instead of having just this one object on its own. That's all this is doing. And then we add the pluck. So how does pluck work? If we go to the pluck documentation, here are the parameters. So the first parameter is going to be the object to map, and then the mapper. And inside the mapper, we will have the lambda, which is here. This is key value. What is R? Okay, mapper value, key, and index. Okay, and this will return R. So the first one is value, then key, then index. So if we use the $sign syntax, we end up with the first, which is again what? Value, key, index. Okay, value, which is the first one, second one is key. And if we wanted to even add an index, you can do index and then add like this. So this is the third one. And now if we run this, we will have the key amount, value 0, index, value 20, index 0, index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how this works with the $sign syntax, right? You can also use the whole lambda expression if that is easier for you. So here you can just add, oh yes, I know. Oh, it also shows here. Oh, sweet. So we have value, and then key, and then index. Let me take this off. So then we do this, and now these will become key, these will become value, and this will become index. So if we run this, same result. You can name these variables however you want. It can be v, and then here v. this can be K, and then K, and this can be I, oops, and I. We run this, and same result. So now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, since we're not really using index, because this was just an example that I did, but if you remove this, for example, and you remove it from here, it will still work. We just need the first parameters. So we can just remove the I and it will still work. But I mean, however you want to use it, if you want to use the whole lambda expression, or if you want to use the $sign syntax, it's basically the same thing. So there you go, an example with pluck that you can use. All right, so let me know what else you want me to do. I haven't really seen any comments about stuff that you want me to do. I did some Flex Gateway. I showed some CI/CD pipeline repos that you can go to. I didn't actually do the whole CI/CD because it just takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to make these videos like 10 minutes or less. But anything that is 10 minutes or less, just let me know. Just as we saw with Flex Gateway, it can actually be done in 10 minutes or less because Flex Gateway is just too fast, I guess. All right, my handles for Twitter and Instagram at DevalXMartinez. You can also find me on LinkedIn. You can comment on my post. You can send me a message. You can do whatever you want. And I will try to respond as much as I can and as fast as I can. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.